So yeah, hi again, Larch. Yeah. So how you doing? And how's your fingers?
So I've just had my first hand therapy treatment 2 days after my operation. So I've got several months of therapy ahead to get my finger functioning again. And the hand therapist said, don't go out doing anything active today. But I didn't have time to explain to her how urgent the climate and ecological crisis is and why actually I will be coming out today.
Yeah. And of course these were broken while you were being arrested, is that right?
No, I didn't actually get arrested for that. They broke my fingers whilst we were taking Trafalgar Square in the heat of that moment. One police officer snapped my fingers back really violently and broke my finger. They didn't arrest me.
Wow.
I think they backed off when they saw what they'd done to my finger.
Oh, horrible, very painful, I imagine.
Yeah.
But you've not long got out, is that right? You were arrested in Trafalgar Square the other day?
Yeah, I was arrested. Yeah, I was arrested at City Airport and then at Trafalgar Square.
Right.
It's great to see the turnout today. To see that, no matter what they throw at us, you can't arrest yourself out of this crisis. You can't can't suppress us. The more they go into repression mode, the more people will step up to get involved and support this movement in whatever way they can. Everyone's got a role to play in this movement, whether it be joining us on the streets, whether it be sharing on social media, whether it be coming and getting arrested or helping to organise or give talks. Whatever you love to do, you can do it in service to the rebellion.
Yeah. Everybody counts, and we're all crew, and we need everybody.
Exactly.
Yeah. What have you got to say about this kind of blanket ban? I mean, there's a High Court challenge going on there.
I think it's been a major own goal by the police, and the politicians that pressured them into doing it. I mean, you have to be clear. The Met are only doing what they're being ordered to do by, Priti Patel, presumably. It's an own goal. Basically, loads of people have sort of seen that repression and gone, well, that's not right. How can we help? So we've suddenly got Liberty and all of these human rights organisations getting on board, Amnesty International, and loads of individuals and groups, coming on board and engaging with this climate and ecological crisis.
All right. And how do you feel? This is the last day of 2 weeks. How are you feeling after 2 weeks?
I'm feeling like it was a great time for people to come together. I think what we did internationally was amazing this time. It's another stepping up to another level of movement building and a level of disruption and a level of shifting the Overton window, the conversation around the climate and ecological emergency. So it was very productive, very useful, very successful in many ways, and there's so much more to do. It gets clearer the more we do, the more we learn how much there is still to do, what a massive task we've
And this
got
rebellion really does need to be international, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Could you say a bit about that?
Absolutely. So one of the things people sometimes say when they're trying to question, well, giving excuses for doing nothing is they'll say, oh, well, it's all about India and China and America, what we do doesn't count. But actually, it's not true. What we do does count. Like if one country like the UK really stepped up in this emergency and really took appropriate action, it would inspire others around the world.
Yeah.
But also, actually, it's not just about the UK. It is a global movement. We're in 72 countries, and that's only going to grow as more and more people get involved. The strikes, the student strikes are in 125 countries. So this is a global movement now. It's only going to get bigger.
I was just recently invited to join the XR movement in Gambia, so I joined.
Brilliant. Yeah. I just saw they had a great march there yesterday. I saw the footage from that. Yeah, exactly. It's amazing to see the diversity around the world, different people getting involved, all ages, all cultures.
Yeah, and of course, the problems are international, so the solutions have to be international. We have to work this out together.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, and also it's a kind of global justice issue as well.
Absolutely.
So it's like by having that global justice perspective, we can actually help to really, only by engaging with the fact that actually most of the pollution has been done by a tiny elite, and that the people suffering the most and the suffering the soonest are those that have contributed the least, and that's globally around the world. it's also in terms of age as well, the younger generation. But you know, the people that are dying, 1,000 children die every day because of climate change.
Yeah.
And they are
That kind of
mostly
puts
in poorer countries that have not contributed to this crisis in any way like we have.
that so puts the disruption of recent days by Extinction Rebellion into perspective, and shows the enormity of the problem, and why we have to take this action.
Absolutely.
On behalf of these people.
Absolutely. For me, that's part of my daily practice of acting, like telling the truth and acting as if it's real.
Yeah.
Every day I'm aware that 1,000 children will die today because of climate change.
Wow.
And that helps me focus on how do I want to use my
Wow.
day, knowing 1,000 children are going to die.
All right, and on that note, I think we will end. Thank you so much. Thank you.